It's all good. 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 So good.
So good.
Hey, what's up, so good people? Welcome back for a new edition, episode 1087 this week. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thanks for your company. 2 hours of the latest in house and underground. We got huge tracks coming your way this week by CASSIMM teaming up with Gene Farris. We've got Martina, Camargo, Simon Fava and Yvvan Black, remixed by Over and Above. We've got a massive SoulGood selection in about 30 minutes. Looking forward to that one. Our featured guest of the week not too long ago gave us a track, Baby, 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 Baby. We've also heard tracks from him including You're Under My Control, The Beginning, Strong Shape, It Was Just a Dream. His name is Spencer Parker. He's our featured guest in 30 minutes. Followed up by this week's F-Mix, Twisted Sounds, Percussive Sounds. We've got Wally Lopez with Arabic Nights. We've got Arodes with Waves. And then the final 15 with Exacta chatting with him all the way from New York City, featuring a selection of his favourite tracks of the week. But to start us off, some lovely percussive and subdued sounds. Castaman, Luca, Vanelli and Mario Percali with Better Place on that soulful tip. We've got Monkey Safari with Candela. We've got Michenlo with La Pureza and Cato, Anaya, Augusto, Yepes and Sparrow and Barbossa with Bacano. This is so good.
Turn the music up. You're listening to So Good.
I've been the one who's wrong. Feels like I don't even know what I can think, but I keep on losing myself. Somewhere far from home, I need you in some way, feel the same. Confessing my mistakes to you again. I need you to accept me for myself. Save me from the darkness that I felt. Will you lead me to a better place?
This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood.
Quiero pasarla bien hasta el amanecer. Una cerveza se sienta bien, con buena compañía, buena compañía. Esta es mi zona, esta es mi gente encantadora. Siempre estamos alegres a toda hora. Vine con mis amigas a estas horas. Baby, dame lo que quieras. Yo contigo soy Candela. Quiero que me dejes a tu manera. Dale suelta y soltera y dale racata, racata, racata. Quiero darte racata, racata. Soy una felina que racata. Conmigo olvídate de la catraca. Dale, racata, racata, racata. Quiero darte racata, racata. Soy una felina que racata. Conmigo olvídate de la catra. Dale, racata, racata, racata. Quiero darte racata, racata. Soy una felina que racata. Conmigo olvídate de la catra. Dale, racata, racata, racata. Quiero darte racata, racata. Soy una felina que racata. Conmigo olvídate de la catra.
¿Sientes la pureza?
patan pegar. Qué bueno, esto está bien bacano, solcito pa' bailar. Muy bueno, esto está bien bacano, mi ritmo pa' gozar, bailar, mira, que patan pegar. Qué bueno, esto está bien bacano, solcito pa' bailar.
This is so good. Break it down. This is Bill Fragos in the mix on Soul Good.
This is for my people. This for my people. This is for my people. This for my people. This is for my people. My party people. This is for my people. My ecstasy people.
SoulGood, people.
You are checking out the sounds of SoulGood broadcast around the world. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. This track, Martina, Camargo, Summon Fava and Yvvan back with Donde, Estan, the Over and Above remix. You heard Gene Farris teaming up with CASSIMM, you party people, and a lovely jazzy sample in there from Fer BR with Besame. This is SoulGood. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. If you want to know what tracks we're playing here at SoulGood, soulgood.com. Alternatively, check out Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. Our set lists are available there. Hit us up with any questions, any comments, any DMs as well. It's time for this week's SoulGood selection. Another lovely percussive track, courtesy of Harry Romero. It's doing big things at the moment. It's called Liquid Samba.
SoulGood selection. SoulGood selection.
With this week's SoulGood selection, one of our favourites here at SoulGood, Harry Romero's back with a brand new one. It's called Liquid Samba. SoulGood is broadcast around the world on some fantastic radio stations available for download right now from soulgood.com. Podcast app on Apple, your favorite podcast player. You stream us via the Ozcast network in about 60 minutes featuring the F-Mix, After Hours and Twisted Sounds. But in the meantime, over the years, he's given us tracks including Chico, Don't Call Me Baby remix, The O, Emotional Tendencies, Absolutely Raving, Cruising Control, and You Got To. His name is Spencer Parker, who's our featured guest up next on SoulGood.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Susan Ceballos, and you are listening to SoulGood.
This is David Penn, and you are listening to SoulGood.
This is Hector Romero from Def Mix Soul Recordings, New York City, and you're listening to SoulGood.
This is Sandy Yvvan from Kings of Tomorrow, and you're listening to SoulGood.
This is Eddie Amador, and you're listening to SoulGood.
Hi, this is Roger Sanchez, and right now you are checking out SoulGood.
This is Jerome Sydenham, you're listening to SoulGood. Keep on listening to SoulGood because it's so good.
SoulGood.
SoulGood sounds broadcast around the world on your favorite radio station, available for download right now from soulgood.com. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thanks for joining us, episode 1087 this week. Our featured guest is Spencer Parker. He's given us some massive tracks over the years: Untitled Head, Silly Club Song Series, Absolutely Raving, It Was Just a Dream, A Strong Shape, The Beginning, You're Under My Control. More recently, a track called Baby, 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 Baby. And right now, this is Spencer Parker, our featured guest of the week on SoulGood.
This is SoulGood's featured guest of the week.
Hey, this is Spencer Parker, and you're listening to the So Good, SoulGood.
They turn the party out. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. as they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. As they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. Get going. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. Get going. I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out. They turn the party out.
With the latest in house music, this is SoulGood.
I'm about to wreck your body as they turn the party out.
ever leave me. Oh baby, please, don't ever stop. Oh baby, don't ever leave me. Oh baby, please, don't ever stop. Make it last forever. Come on, darling. 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 Make it last forever.
Hey, this is Spencer Parker, and you're listening to the So Good, Soul Good.
With a brand new edition available for download every single week, this is SoulGood. This is Soul Good's featured guest of the week.
Hey, this is Spencer Parker, and you're listening to the So Good, Soul Good.
You are checking out the sounds of Spencer Parker, our featured guest of the week here at Soul Good. Thanks for your company. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. If you want to know what tracks we're playing here at Soul Good, check out soulgood.com. Our set lists are available there, as well as our Instagram, Soul Good Podcast. You can hit us up with any comments, any DMs as well. And up next, we'll continue with more Spencer Parker on Soul Good.
This is Soul Good.
So good. So good.
So good.
Broadcasts around the world on your favourite radio station, available for download right now, soulgood.com, podcast app on Apple, your favourite podcast player, stream us via the Ozcast network. Spencer Parker is our featured guest of the week this week on Soul Good. He's given us some massive tracks over the years. You're Under My Control, The Beginning, his remix Don't Call Me Baby for Madison Avenue, as well as a track by Kid Culture and Thomas Robson called Yes, I Need You. And right now we'll continue with Spencer Parker, our featured guest of the week on Soul Good.
This is Soul Good's featured guest of the week.
Hey, this is Spencer Parker, and you're listening to the So Good, Soul Good.
music is so good.
Hey, this is Spencer Parker, and you're listening to the So Good, Soul Good.
It ain't good unless it's soul good. This is Soul Good's featured guest of the week.
Hey, this is Spencer Parker, and you're listening to the So Good, Soul Good.
You are checking out the sounds of Spencer Parker, our featured guest of the week. Gave us that massive track, Baby, 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 Baby. Thank you, Spencer, for being our featured guest. Fantastic tracks over the years as well. Do keep it locked to So Good. In about 15 minutes, we're featuring the final 15 with Exacta, chatting with him for the New York Minute. Fantastic tracks coming your way, but up next, So Good is presenting our F mix. Got tracks by Kadosh, by Wally Lopez, by Rhodes, After Hours, and Twisted Sounds. That's up next. So Good.
This is Soul Good.
So good. Giving you 2 hours of the latest in house and underground each and every week. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. This is So Good. If you want to know what tracks we're playing, here at SoulGood, soulgood.com. Alternatively, our set lists are available at Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. It's time for this week's F Mix. Getting big room, percussive, tribal and techie. Kicking off with a track by Kadosh. It's called The Soundtrack. Got Maz out of Brazil teaming up with Apache out of France, and MAXI, MERAKI and Tabia with Nothing on Me. We've got Wally Lopez with Arabic Nights and Rhodes with Waves. This is the F Mix on So Good.
Hey Bill, bring that twisted beat back.
Gotta be like Bruce Lee. You've gotta be like Bruce Lee. Gotta be like Bruce Lee. Gotta be like Bruce Lee. Gotta be like Bruce Lee.
This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood.
Please
This is Exacta, and keep it locked because my final 15 and New York Minute are coming your way.
From the streets of New York City, this is Soul Good.
Welcome home, yo.
New York, you know I love you.
Work.
New York is the state of mind.
This is the New York Minute with Exacta.
Well, he's given us some massive tracks over the years, including that huge one, Pride of Deeper Love. His name is Exacta. He joins us all the way from New York City. Exacta, what is happening in New York this week?
Another big weekend in New York. It's the Soul Alliance Boat Party 2023. Danny Crivet and Joe Clausel.
And what tracks do you have for us for this week's Final 15?
More fresh jams coming your way, and we're kicking it off with Piano Pump, the extended mix. Then we have Mescalita, the original mix, and we're closing it out with a round 5. This is Exacta on the one and the only Soul Good.
Hey Exacta, I think it's time for you to drop that New York City beat. This is Exacta in the mix on Soul Good. From New York City, this is Exacta in the mix on SoulGood.
The sounds of Exacta, sublime sounds, sensuous sounds, each and every week, mixing it up for the final 15 here at SoulGood. Thanks Exacta for that mix, having a chat with us for the New York Minute. Big thank you also goes out to Spencer Parker, our featured guest of the week, a little bit earlier on. If you missed out on all that, don't worry, you can download SoulGood right now, soulgood.com, the podcast app on Apple, your favorite podcast player. Stream us via the Ozcast network. Thanks to all those radio stations around the world broadcasting SoulGood each and every week. Thanks to all the DJs, the producers, the music labels supplying us with the tracks, as well. Lots of music coming through. Can't play it all, unfortunately. It's only a 2-hour show. If you want to know what tracks we're playing here at SoulGood, soulgood.com, our set lists are available there, as well as at Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. Hit us up with any comments, any DMs as well. This has been episode 1087 of SoulGood this week. Next time, our featured guest of the week are the Cube guys out of Italy. Looking forward to that. Until then, peace.
Hey Bill, I think it's time for more of Exacta.